You guys are so fun. Okay.
He's not.
Back up.
Okay.
China.
China.
Okay, we were talking about Micah's reaction. He was
How
like,
he was how he was like, oh, it's so good.
yeah.
Mike
He
is
said that it was quartz.
He said that there are Chinese courts and that the renovations that the mosques made were illegal. He said that that it's likely that these Chinese courts made specific renovations illegal. Because I did research. I tried to find what the court decision was.
restricted.
Could not find it anywhere. So, Micah said that it's a great possibility that the things that they made illegal as renovations were made with intention of it being mosques, so they
So basically,
tear
just
down
whatever,
mosques, does that
yeah.
make
So
sense?
just like whatever
Yeah.
they do that, like they know, they've
Yeah.
like studied their religion.
Like it's
and-
targeted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
It's targeted. And Micah said that could be a possibility. When I asked him if China's treatment of Muslims calls for intervention, he didn't really have much of an answer. Zoe said yes. Zoe said yes because China is a part of the United Nations and is, in her opinion, breaking some kind of pact, treaty. I guess I don't know.
Dude, she's on the attack always, dude. Like always on everything. You know, very radical. I think the intervention thing goes back to like the Korea of like, yeah, you wish you could do something but you can't, and it's like. It's basically like the Batman and the Joker. It's like, obviously you want to put the Joker. Listen, we're Batman. Listen, hear me out. China's the Joker. We rely off each other. Our economies rely on each other heavily.
Okay, yeah.
Like we can't be like, oh, let's go to war with them. Like, yeah, and you can.
Well, and that would start a world
Yeah,
war.
with a world war, and then it would just collapse our economy.
I was gonna say,
it's like,
if we attacked China or did something, that would just be like, it's like the world versus. It's gonna sound bad. It's like the world versus a few Muslims. Not really a few,
Wait,
but
what?
like you
Wait,
know.
hold on. I'm sorry.
Like it's gonna sound so bad, but like
I
I,
didn't
would
hear.
much rather that be happening than a World War III start and the whole world get nuked. I mean, it's bad, but like,
Major, we'll keep some time.
stop saying that. You've been saying it all week, and I don't get what it means.
I did not say that. Anyways, it's like, again, it goes back to like, I'm gonna make another Marvel reference, but it's like, what is like a few lives and like
Batman's DC.
Well, I meant like a superhero reference. You know what I mean? Like a superhero reference in the fact of like, what is a couple of lives to the universe versus like the entire world? You know what I mean? So it's like it's not that we don't care about them. It's like, of course we wish, but it's like it puts your own moral
The means
perspective.
justify the causes, or is it the other way around?
Yeah.
The
So-
causes justify the means.
For comparison's sake, when Germany was making strict regulations on temples
Yeah.
and destroying temples,
We didn't get involved until
internment camps,
yeah.
it's a human rights issue, is it not?
Yeah.
Or
Well, it's like, and to that point, like obviously it is a human rights issue until, well, like when we're, because we got in a debate about Sparta about this, about
Well,
how,
she kind of just shut us down after a few words.
yeah, because she just wasn't even willing to debate.
socialist.
Yeah, she wouldn't let us talk. So it was basically talking about how she's. I know this is which I'm trying to like just
yeah,
human rights.
I understand.
And so it was about how America didn't get involved, like, and when they knew about it, is basically, like, they were saying that America's government already knew about them being killed in gas, and it's like,
Before figuring them out, like the
yeah,
soldiers.
of going, like the soldiers, just saying that the soldiers already knew it, and they didn't want to help at all. And I was like, what are you talking about? I get maybe the government, but like, it's like, she was saying that like the soldiers,
I doubt the government would say
I mean, maybe in like 42, once we'd already got involved.
because they would send news, whatever they're called, reporters back in the day,
Yeah, over there, and
and they would
fake.
yeah, I mean,
They'd be like, oh yeah, they're treated great. Like it's just like, yeah, this is just internment camps. This is for like POW.
and back then it's not like we had all the information we have now, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be
You can't.
completely.
Anyways, talking about like the internment camps and What was your original question? It was asking about
It becomes a human rights issue.
Yeah. I mean,
Does
it's like
that
we
not
were
call
attacked. I mean, yeah, it does, but it's
intervention?
like I feel like we were attacked before it became a human rights issue. We didn't make it about that until we knew about it. You know what I mean? Like we didn't make it about fighting to free the Jews until like in '44 when guys were invading D-Day on D-Day and they had like they wrote on their back, "Come get me, you dirty Kraut," whatever.
Yeah.
Just like putting a Star of David on their back, being like, "I'm a Jew, come get me." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever seen those? They marked with black.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think also Kilroy. I didn't know if that was like you know what Kilroy is. He has like a really long nose.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I don't know if that
No,
was.
that wasn't Jewish. That
I
was
didn't
just
know
kind of
if
the
that-
show the American the Allies were here.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was like supposed to be like, hey, I'm a Jew, because the nose.
I think the nose is just to signify there's something behind the wall. Because if it was just a bump, it wouldn't really look like
It's a
anything.
human.
No, Kilroy doesn't really look like a human.
Well, with the nose.
Looks like Squidward, I think.
Alright. Anyways, but yeah, and I feel like if it's not until that the U.S. is attacked, then it's just like, what can we do? It's like,
Yeah, it's a human rights issue, but like, I feel like this is a very specific case where if we do something, that could cause a lot.
I mean,
more
there's
harm than
human rights issues going on in Korea right now.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's not that we don't want to; it's just more so like
We can't.
we can't. Oh, you can't.
I mean, then you'll just end up way worse than you started off. Like
Yeah.
everybody will.
It's just like it's really just
I mean,
like
we have the two biggest markets.
Actually, I want to ask you like your opinion on that. What you think?
You don't believe that we should
No.
intervene?
No.
So this conflict has to resolve on its own?
Yeah. And if we try to do like a proxy war like that, but that would be more like a that.
How can you do a proxy war with China in China?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You
It's
can't
like
really-
with
that
every
would
other
just be-
war.
That would just be directly funding.
And that's not like our main religion in America. So that would probably be more like a Middle Eastern country. If that's like their religion and they want to uphold it in China, then they try to do a proxy war over there in China. But
I
it's
think
just,
the best bet is they just leave China. I don't know why you.
They can't.
Yeah, they can, but
it's like that's why like Malcolm X dude.
So they just die?
I mean, Sandy Hook. Yeah, I don't know.
Meaty.
I see.
So again,
So
it's
you
just
really
like
don't see.
no, I don't see that ever happening. And especially like when you compare like stuff like Sudan and like it's just like little things. It's like
To be honest, I'm surprised
That's
China's
on-
still standing. The only reason they're still standing is because of their economy.
yeah,
Their
that's-
government is not. That is not a sustainable government. Not.
That's
I think
what I'm trying to say is like America and China
Right.
are Batman and Robin. They just kind of have to play off. They both have to live in order for them both to survive.
You did it too. We're trying to record a video. Can you guys?
You want to end it real quick?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys both for giving your opinions. I really do appreciate your time.
Thank
And
you.
we're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you guys.